Alright everyone, it's time for the very first video of this year. I may have partied hard last night, so, if I look a little bit under the weather, I definitely got some good sleep, but I may have used certain intoxicating substances, of course, for New Year's Eve. Welcome to the new age. It is 2024. This is gonna be the year to beat, I think. It's gonna be great. Here's my prediction. I think that 2024 is going to be massively chaotic, so much more than 2023. We're probably going on an economic roller coaster ride. We're already going on a political roller coaster ride, and then you've got a bunch of unknowns within foreign diplomacy. China, Xi Jinping, of course, for his New Year's address is like, yeah, China will inevitably reunify. Of course, that's fairly open-ended. I don't think that there's an imminent invasion of Taiwan, but stranger things have happened in the last couple of years, so, the jury's still out on that one. War is still raging in the Middle East, war is still raging in Eastern Europe, between Ukraine and Russia, and this appears to be a repeat facet of the Biden administration. So I can't imagine anything's going to calm down. Basically, 2023 was all just us being edged over and over again. You've got Indictment Gate, and you've got various wars and stuff. We're sort of waiting for a major war to pop off, like something bigger than Russia v. Ukraine, Israel v. Gaza. That'll probably happen this coming year. We're waiting for the possibility of a pretty bad economic cycle in the United States, which will drag down the world economy as well, by the way. Waiting for the possibility of a literal recession. We had a mini session last year, but waiting for one that's, deeper, one in which hopefully we get deflation at the very least. Deflation of prices would be nice, if the currency is revalued a little bit after the Bidenomic inflation spiral, that wouldn't be a bad thing. So, no, recession, but you got deflation. Okay, it's better than the alternative, I suppose, at this point, which is not saying much. I expect chaos. I expect 2024 to be the chaos year, especially within the United States. And of course, we ring in the New Year's with a major earthquake in Japan, hammering them. Thankfully, it wasn't on the Fukushima side this time, and putting 100,000 people without power and literally cracking the ground and ruining roads to the point where it's difficult for them to actually look for survivors in certain areas at this time. That was a few hours ago. So, yeah, Happy New Year. It's going to be a wild one. Again, I'm actually looking forward to it because it's like we've seen it all. But there's always another mountain to climb. We're going to see some weird shit, especially politically in this year. That's a guarantee. It literally doesn't even matter what fucking happens. We're still going to see chaos in 2024. It'll be very, very fun, by the way. In a couple weeks, I should probably announce to people, yes, during the Iowa caucus, I will be live streaming. I don't know exactly how I'm going to set it up or where I'm going to set it up because I don't want to inconvenience other people. But yeah, I'll be streaming the Iowa caucus. That'll be fun in and of itself. The race for the GOP nomination might be over that night depending on what happens. We're going to wait and see. DeSantis could drop out, by the way, that same night. That would be a humdinger now, wouldn't it? If he comes in third, which I don't think that he will, but, in the off chance, in the 1% chance that he does, he might announce his political retirement at the same moment. It's me crazy. I mean, look at it. Look at the political situation. Is anything normal? Is there literally anything right now going on that isn't screwy? How can we possibly have anything other than a real mimetic year? It's going to be like 2016 on steroids. I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm not saying civil war or anything like that. I'm not going to black pill the audience because I'm not interested in black pills. I'm very, very much white pilled, actually. I got a garden outside. Food prices went up. Well, I plant a few extra tomato seedlings and I make do. Figure it out somehow. I got to grow some more apple trees, pop in some more berry bushes or something. For others that are not so fortunate, I hate to tell you this, but I think it's going to be a wild ride. You may want to make sure to set aside a little bit of extra money. You may want to set aside a few extra goods because things are probably going to get weird as fuck towards the end of this year. Much like my prediction with regards to lockdownerism, etc. You remember the shortages that I warned people were coming. Here's another official warning, especially towards Election Day. It doesn't matter if Trump wins, Biden wins, or somebody else, because maybe one of them or both of them have croaked by that point or been killed or something like that. You can guarantee that there'll be chaos. You're going to have months of it. There will be riots, no matter what the election outcome is, by the way. It's going to get really, really messy. My hope is that Trump goes Grover Cleveland mode. It'll be really, really funny because he probably emerges from the Mar-a-Lago and takes his ankle monitor off and then struts up to the cameras or something like that. That is the most likely scenario, by the way, for the 2024 election. We've lost our fucking goddamn minds at this point, and I love it. I'm loving every minute of it. I'm glad to be alive for this particular election cycle, even more than for 2016, actually. Yeah, there was plenty of high energy then. You ain't seen nothing yet. And of course, again, World War III could pop off. We could end up with the nukes flying or something like that. And it's not beyond the realm of possibility. Look at some of the world leaders and their particular personalities right now. Jinping, the imperialist. Joe Biden, the vegetable. Macron, the wannabe Napoleon Bonaparte knockoff. Yeah, I think that the stage is set for some fun. And I'm loving it and having fun every single minute of it. I'm so glad that you're all here with me to share in that fun. There's going to be a lot of live streaming. There's going to be a lot of videos. There's going to be a lot of cool shit going on. Trying to, by the way, I should probably announce this. I'm going to try to refine my recording setup. My audio is now better because I've got a better microphone. I realize that the camera quality is it's just mediocre. I'm going to look into ways to make it better. I've actually got studio lighting over there at the side of the room. I'm going to see what I can do, but you've got to give me a little bit of credit where credit's due. I tend to be a Luddite. It's very difficult to drag me into new things, but as we enter this new year, I will take one for the team. I will try to un-Luddite myself. Holy shit, at some point maybe I'll become a TikToker. No, but, you know, the thought is novel anyway. I'm looking forward to it. And by the way, a shit ton of appearances and so forth are planned for this year as well. Of course, CVS podcast, who messaged me earlier. I'll be talking to him later. Lev, I'm going to be going back on Break the Rules at least a couple times, I'm sure, over the year. Going on Timcast at the end of January. And quartering, a million other appearances. And I want to have people on my show as well. I want to get Sleazy aboard again. Because now that I'm on the Eastern time zone, that'll be fucking easy. And it'll be funny as hell. He can sell me some crack. That's about all. Peace out.